What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Oak Tree Football channel. The draft is only a few hours away, and I'm so excited. Today, I just wanted to do a video where I predict the landing spots for the top 10 QBs in the draft. The 10 quarterbacks I'll be doing are the 10 QBs I ranked in a video recently. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do. Before we get into the video, though, I just want to point out that over 83% of the viewers on this channel aren't subscribed. So if you enjoy the content and haven't yet subscribed, please feel free to do so. Now let's get right into it. In my opinion, and in most other people's opinion too, Joe Burrow is the best quarterback in this draft, and I have no doubt that he won't go to the Bengals. The pick is bound to happen, and apparently the Bengals have already told Burrow they're going to take him. He is by far the best offensive player in the draft, and there's no way the Bengals pass on him. Next, I have Tua Tagovailoa, and this one is the hardest to decide because I don't know if he's going to go to the Chargers or the Dolphins. It's really, really hard for me to decide where Tua and Herbert will end up. In my mock yesterday, I had Tua going to the Dolphins, but now I kind of think he might go to the Chargers. The recent rumors have said that the Finns will pass on him, and in that case, I think the Chargers would take him. I'm not sure if that's true, but I know Tua would look nice in one of those new Chargers uniforms. I could see Tua going to any of these teams, but I'm leaning a bit towards the Dolphins. And next, I have Justin Herbert. Also, Dolphins or Chargers. Like I said, Tua could go to the Dolphins or Chargers, and whoever takes him, I think the other team will take Herbert. I'm not a big fan of Herbert, but I think he will go in the top 10, or at least in the first round. If Herbert drops a bit, maybe the Patriots could draft him, but I really don't think that'll happen. I think he will either go to the Chargers or the Dolphins, but I think the Chargers a bit more. Next is Jordan Love. In my first mock, I have Love going to the Raiders, but now I think he'll fall to the second round and will be drafted by the Colts. He'll definitely be a backup and develop behind Phillip Rivers for a season. He needs to be a backup for a year before he can play. Love is a very good quarterback, and I think he'll fit well in the Colts offense. He just needs to learn behind a veteran quarterback, and Phillip Rivers will be a great player that he can learn behind. Next, I have Jake Fromm. I'm going to the Detroit Lions. I really think the Lions will take a backup quarterback in this draft. And if Jake Fromm doesn't get taken in the first 3 rounds, I think the Lions should pick him up in the 4th. Fromm is pretty talented and could get drafted earlier than this, but I don't think he should go any lower, so I expect the Lions to take him here. Next, I have Jalen Hurts, and I expect him to go to the New England Patriots. I believe in Jarrett Stidham, and I think he will be the starter for the Pats, but they should probably get someone else to be the backup. I think Hurts is very talented, and I think Belichick could find ways to use his mobility in the offense. If they take him, he should probably get a little bit of playtime, and they could maybe use him like their version of Taysom Hill. Next, I have Jacob Eason, and I have him going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like I said in my mock draft yesterday, Tom Brady is 43, and he's not going to be around forever. They need a backup and possibly an eventual starter. I think they prefer Eason over some of the other quarterbacks because of his arm talent, and Bruce Arians usually likes that. Next is Anthony Gordon. I really think that and I have Anthony Gordon going to the Raiders. I really think that the Raiders take a QB in the first 3 rounds of the draft, and I really think they like Gordon. He will probably not play at all since he'll probably be a 3rd string, but eventually he might get a bit of play time. I mean, the QB situation for the Raiders is really interesting to me. They have Derek Carr and Marcus Mariota, and I think they'll draft someone this year, and I wouldn't be surprised if they take a quarterback in next year's draft as well. Like I said, though, I think the Raiders will take Gordon, but I don't think he'll play. Next is Steven Montez, and I have him going to the Washington Redskins. There has been rumors about the Skins taking a first-round QB, and I really don't believe that, but I think they will take a QB in a later round. Montez isn't going to play, and he probably won't play for a long time, and no matter where he will get drafted, he will be a backup. And finally, I have Nathan Stanley, and I've been going to the New York Giants. I've also heard rumors about the Giants drafting a QB in the first round, but I don't believe that either. But again, I think they will take a QB later in the draft. They probably won't take anyone too early, and I think they'll wait a bit so they can draft a backup quarterback, and I think that quarterback will be Nathan Stanley. So that's going to do it for the video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are as excited as the draft as I am, and in the comments, tell me where you think some of these QBs will end up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.